Alright, boys. So now we're doing the second Easter egg, which is called a conflict. And I watched a video on this before I even started doing all this, and this one is actually really hard. It's got grids and stuff like that. It's super... You thought the Morse code shit was hard? Well, this is going to be even harder, so... Let's hope I can make it through this without totally giving up, because that's something I like to do, so... Let's go. So I'm not really gonna get into how this Easter egg was solved, other than just me doing it. So, you know, doing it is all that matters to me, really. I'm pretty sure it was all grueling work to find out how this Easter egg works and how to do it, but that's all been solved a long time ago, so let's just jump right into it. Looks like we have to go to... I recognize this map, Soissons, some French word, so let's just head over there and see what we can do. I'm really dreading this one. This one is gonna be really hard. But if I just hold on to that little single drip of hope, I can make it through this. I can make it through this. So here we are in Soissons. I'm the only one here. I hope it stays that way, because like if anything happens to this building, I gotta restart this shit. No, I don't have to restart this shit. This is gonna be super hard. But first step is to destroy all the lights in the building. So I'm guessing those things. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, I have to destroy the candles too, so. Uh-oh. What was that? Okay, so now what I gotta do is interact with these candle things here. See, I gotta turn them all on at once by like interacting with them. But the only problem is that if they control the on and off state of other candles, right? So if I press this one, it would have turned something on somewhere else. Like I have to turn them all on somehow. Honestly, I think it's just guesswork. So I'll be back once I figure this shit out. Oh shit. That's actually a really scary noise. Fuck this. Okay, I just got lucky, I guess. That was just pure luck. Okay, that's... Alright, whatever. I got it. Okay, so this is when things get really complicated, right? This is the part that... If I get past this part, then I'm home free, but this is the hard part. So now, outside the building, there's these little panel things that you can interact with. Now, if you use 2 of these, it'll light up a piece of the floor. If you use a combination of 2 of the panels, there's 16 of them, it'll light up a piece of the floor. And also there's these sandbags outside. And the sandbags are actually the key to telling you what lights to illuminate on the floor. Because if you look at it like from a bird's eye view, you can turn this into an 8x8 grid. The stairs and these sandbags. Like if you split this into, it'll be 2x2, and then like it'll be 4x4, and then like 8x8, and it's really complicated. I don't know how I'm gonna do this, and someone just joined, which is even worse. But somehow I gotta do this. I gotta figure out what tiles to illuminate, and then actually like figure out how to illuminate them in the first place. Of course he goes tank class. I got a bad feeling he's gonna destroy something. I don't know what I'm gonna do if he does that. You see, the floor is actually a grid, 8 by 8. See this? And it corresponds to the sandbags outside. So yeah, every sandbag is a tile you have to light up. Now, first of all, I gotta figure out which tiles to light up, and then this is gonna be, oh god. Do not destroy the building. And I have to figure out which to light up. If he ends up, if this guy destroys the building, I actually have to restart, because once the building gets damaged or something, then I have to go to a new server. No. I joined an Argentina server for a reason, so no one would join. God.
If you separate the steps into pairs, you can apply an 8 by 8 grid to them like this. So it becomes 8 by 8, 6 by 6, 4 by 4, and then 2 by 2. I've taken this screenshot of my sandbags from above using the spectator camera and separated them as such. As you can see, if you get the proportions correct, each sandbag will fall into a square on the grid, and then we can use this as a key for the grid inside the chateau on the checkered floor.
Well, at least the guy left, so there's that. Don't have any more added stress. Now I gotta figure out what the fuck I'm doing. So there's nothing in the... Okay, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, so this is the 8 right here. So 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, why do these boxes have to be here? Alright, so we can use that as a reference, I guess. The box, this one is here. That's a corner. So this is a corner. That's a corner. This is a corner. That's a corner. Okay. Shit, it's really hard to see it though. It's 8 by 8. Okay, so these things. That's the middle of the grid there. Nothing, no light should be illuminated there. And then 2 by 2. So this is the outside. These two are the outside. What? Well, that was just unfortunate, so it looks like I have to restart. That's alright. Well, let's just look for a server that's like completely nighttime. I've seen some South Africa servers. Looks like Europe's a good choice too. I chose a South America server, but turns out it's not completely nighttime yet. Alright, so let's look for a European / South Africa server. Here we are, I'm on a German server now, so let's hope no one joins. Fuck that shit. And if you wanted to see, this is where they figured out what to do. It's like there's some instructions written here on this wall here. But that's not our job to figure that out because they've already done it. And we just gotta follow the steps and hopefully we can just persevere through this bullshit. Alright, same deal. Just destroy the lights. Destroy all the lights. Oh wow, this thing actually works. Nice. G8, F8, E8. So this is F8, which means if you go back to the grid, 2, 4, F8. This has to be lit up. This one here should be easy. It's one of the middle ones. It's the bottom left middle one. This one is B8. So that one. A7, A6. Those two. Got a pair of 3 here. Looks like that's gonna be A1, B2, and C3. A1, B2, C3. Our last bit of sandbags is in the right corner. So, yeah, this one's F3. These last 3 here is F1, G1, and H2. F1, G1, H2. Ignore that one. So now I've got everything lit up here, or marked. There we go. Well, you kind of get the idea of how this works now. I don't wanna, this is gonna take forever, right? So I'll just come back when I got some progress. Alright, see there's one. That's one I want. Now I gotta get the rest. Go away, neon. Alright, so I found a... Oh, not again. It's fine. I'm getting a better understanding of this. It's gonna be... Oh, it's gonna be faster. It's gonna be easier. Here we are again, show out the lights, blah blah blah. Oh god, I'm losing my mind. Oh, you guys haven't seen it, but I've gone through numerous servers because people joining. Oh, my last server I was in, it was super close. I was lighting them up, I was getting the grid ready. I got the grid. See this? I got the grid. I'm marking them down which combination lights up what tile, and this guy joins and he notices me doing it and he starts just pushing the buttons, pushing all these buttons, lighting up everything, lighting things I don't know how to turn off, and he messed up everything. Oh my god, this is a path of misery, but I'm gonna make it through. It doesn't matter how long it takes. This is like this is probably my 6th or 7th time doing this sandbag shit, but I'm getting the hang of it. It doesn't help. I'm on an American server now, so I don't get the lost connection thing. Hopefully, but that means there's a higher chance of people joining. Anyways, I'll see you. I'm not even gonna bother recording myself shooting the tiles anymore. I've deleted all those files. I'm gonna next time I record something is when I have all the tiles done and I get it, because okay, I'll see you when I'm back. That's it. That's one is this row. One is this row. One controls this row. Now we test all pillars with an unknown pillar. We pick a pillar and test it with every unknown number. So I'm gonna pick 5, and now I have to use it with the numbers that didn't show up. 8, 5 turns off. 8, 5. It's making more sense now, yes. 9. 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 9 and 5. 5. 13. 10, 11, 12. 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is 13 and 5. 15 and 5. Oh, look at that. This is 15 and 5. And 11. 3, 11. 13, 11. I get it now. I know how to complete the grid. 8, 11, but this fucking Chinese guy is like, he doesn't understand. He doesn't understand. You see this shit I have to deal with? This fucking Chinese guy won't leave me alone. Okay, well, at least he's not destroying the building. Look how close I am to finishing this shit. I can finish this goddamn grid, and this fucking guy won't leave me the fuck alone.
Once I press this button, it'll all be over. It'll all be over. Missing one here. No, it's not over yet. It's not over just yet. 12 and 2, 12 and 2, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's over. It's done. I'm finally done. Right? I'm off by 1. I'm off by 1. Alright, fine. 9, 10, 11, 12. 12. 12 and 2. 12 and 2. 12 and 2. Okay, that's not the right one. That's not the right one. No. 12 and 2. Right. So, lights off. Good. This is what I'm trying to turn on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. 12 and 16. 12 and 16. 16. 16. 15. 14. 13. 12. 12. Done, right? Done. 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 I am done. I am done. I did it. I completed it. It's over. I don't have to deal with some random Chinese guy who doesn't understand English when I tell him to stop killing me. I don't have to deal with a Chinese guy spawn camping me. I don't have to deal with this having to relearn the grid every time I lose connection from the server. This was not fun. This was not fun. This is my, according to the video, this is my 3rd server. I lost connection 1 time, I recorded that. 2 times, I recorded that. So according to the video, this is the 3rd time. This is the 3rd time to charm, right? No, this is like my 6th or 7th attempt at doing this. Because there's always some guy that comes to ruin it. You see, the thing itself is not that hard. But when the people show up, that's when they ruin everything. If I could just do this by myself, just alone, peace, it's nobody to bother me. I could do this. But no. There's gotta be some Chinese guy out of... I'm on an American server. You see my ping? 90. This is an American server. And the Chinese guy decides not to join an Asian server, but joins some random
random American server that just so happened to have me on it. Why would you want to join an American server when you have 200 ping with only one guy on it? I don't get it. And all he did was come over here and kill me a bunch of times, spawn camp me, so this is what I have to deal with. I have to deal with people. It's fine. I will edit this video and I will start the next one.